Imagine a quiet, rural community where the biggest concern is the next harvest or the local high school football game. A place where doors are often left unlocked and neighbors know each other by name. Now, imagine that peace shattered, not by a distant threat, but by an evil that walked among them, disguised as an ordinary man. On October 15, 2008, the small town of Roaring Spring, Kentucky, was irrevocably changed, plunged into a nightmare that would haunt its residents for years. This is the story of Kevin Wayne Dunlap, a name synonymous with unimaginable horror, and the innocent lives he brutally extinguished. Before we delve deeper into this chilling case, remember to comment, like, share, and subscribe to the Calendar of Crime so you don't miss future episodes. Your support helps us bring these important stories to light. Kevin Wayne Dunlap, a former soldier, was not a stranger to the area. He had a history of violence, though perhaps not to this horrific extreme. On that fateful day, Dunlap approached the home of a young mother, Kristy Frensley, under the guise of being interested in purchasing the property, which was for sale. Kristy, a single mother of 3, was simply trying to make ends meet, showing her home to a potential buyer. She had no reason to suspect the darkness lurking behind his seemingly innocuous request. Once inside, Dunlap's true intentions became terrifyingly clear. He overpowered Kristy, tying her up and subjecting her to a brutal sexual assault. But the horror did not end there. Kristy's 3 young children, 17-year-old Kayla Williams, 14-year-old Kortney Frensley, and 5-year-old Ethan Frensley, were also present in the home. In an act of unspeakable cruelty, Dunlap murdered all 3 children, stabbing them repeatedly. Kayla, the eldest, bravely tried to protect her younger siblings, but was ultimately overcome. Miraculously, Kristy Frensley survived the attack, despite being stabbed multiple times. Her survival was a testament to her incredible will to live and her desire for justice for her children. She managed to escape and alert authorities, leading to a swift and intense manhunt for Dunlap. The community was in shock, reeling from the senseless violence that had claimed 3 young lives. The investigation quickly focused on Dunlap, who was apprehended shortly after the crimes. Upon his arrest, Kevin Wayne Dunlap confessed to the murders. His confession detailed the horrific events of that day, leaving investigators and the public stunned by the sheer brutality. In 2010, Dunlap pleaded guilty to 3 counts of capital murder, capital kidnapping, and tampering with physical evidence. He was sentenced to death, a sentence that would keep him on Kentucky's death row for over a decade. For years, Kevin Wayne Dunlap remained on death row at the Kentucky State Penitentiary in Eddyville. His appeals were exhausted, and the shadow of execution loomed. However, on April 28, 2024, Dunlap died at the age of 51 after being transported to a hospital. His death was attributed to natural causes, bringing a quiet end to a life marked by extreme violence and a long wait for ultimate justice. The death of Kevin Wayne Dunlap closed a chapter for many, but the scars on the Roaring Spring community and on Kristy Frensley remain. The memory of Kayla, Kortney, and Ethan lives on, a tragic reminder of the darkness that can invade even the most peaceful places. This case serves as a stark warning and a testament to the resilience of survivors and communities in the face of unimaginable loss. Thanks for watching. Please comment, share, like, and subscribe for future episodes from the Calendar of Crime.